6.5 hour drive from Johannesburg to central Kruger just gets more and more beautiful as you get closer.
Instead of like boop, boop, boop.
Welcome to another WildWild Journey. I'm joined again, as you can see, with
The
Jordan.
one and only.
The one and only Jordan Muller.
Yeah.
We are currently half an hour away from Open Gate. This is a little bit of a double adventure. What we are doing is staying at Tamboti tented camp for 3 nights, which is right by Open Gate. And from there, we'll be heading further north to Shingwedzi for another 3 nights. 2 very different areas. We'll be checking in, slowly settling in, and maybe have some time for a couple of hours in the park this afternoon.
Crack an afternoon game drive out.
Yeah, we have to.
I am so excited. Let's check this place out.
Number 14 is our tent. Feels lucky.
I think so too.
Oh yeah.
It's a good number.
Jordan's never been here before, so
It's so cool
I
already.
think she already loves it, and we
Yeah,
haven't
I
even
think
got
so.
there.
Check this view.
It's like higher, and we have this view.
No freaking way. I actually cannot believe this. This is so cool. We're not going to want to leave. I think I love it. Check that tree as well. That just feels like our tree.
That is a beautiful tree. Tamboti River. Obviously, it's very dry at the moment, that time of year.
Wow. Oh no. I think I like it a little too much.
So, got our fridge that's all locked up. So that is because honey badgers are a big
Problem.
problem, yeah.
And I'm on a diet, so Byron made sure that we got the unit that has the fridge locked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the key, and Jordan's already throwing the chair around.
Welcome to your room.
Welcome to you. As you can see, pretty basic. Beds, a table, cupboards, Jordan, view, fridge, braai. We couldn't wait to go for a drive. It's warmish, it's very windy today, which has made everything hazy. So it's like not even 4 o'clock and the light is already quite nice and soft. Eh?
Oh, it's very pretty. Yeah, it's nice. Let's see what we can see on the sea, see.
See.
Yeah, it's like a whole family. Check. I know they don't have like a proper social structure, but check this. This is, they're coming straight for us.
Oh my goodness. What was a beautiful sighting quickly reminded us of one of the very few little downsides of being in a national park.
That's like hell on a bus. That pisses me the off.
Me too.
Yes, here comes another one.
Jesus, they're like almost hitting us.
What the Check, now all the giraffe are running away.
Yeah.
No, man. This should not be allowed.
That's a little bit of the reality of Kruger National Park. Like every now and then you do have things like that happen there.
Yeah.
And it's annoying, but
Anyways,
it was good while it lasted.
it was good. You smell the potato bush again.
Yummy. So, it's been a fantastic first day. We managed to squeeze in a 2-hour drive, which really paid off well for us. It looks like things are happening out there, so we're really looking forward to tomorrow already. We enjoyed ourselves a nice braai and a nice slow gin to just wind down after a long day of driving. We've had some hyenas walking past the fence here just before we lit the fire. Elephant has been hanging around, eating on the other side of the riverbed. The night sounds have been amazing. There's fiery-necked nightjars in the distance, scops owls. We haven't heard any mammals just yet, but knowing this place, we'll probably hear some lions, but I don't want to jinx it. So that just sums up the first day, and we are looking forward to tomorrow. Good morning, Jordan.
Morning, Byron.
It's about 5:30, and how was your waking up experience?
Well, I can't say I've ever had that experience before. I heard like this noise running like along the side of the tent and then like up by my head, and it was heavy, and I thought, oh my word, the baboons have come. So Byron came outside, and it turns out it was my first honey badger, and it came to give me a kiss on the cheek, but the tent was in the way.
It's always great to get woken up by something natural rather than an alarm.
I agree 100%.
Although the route to Satara is along a main road, it always seems to provide the goods. We decided to continue east along the S100, which is quite a popular road, and we soon found out exactly why. It's safe to say that it was a half-hearted attempt by this young pride of lions, but it certainly got the adrenaline pumping, and our incredible luck continued into the afternoon. This is one of the best parts of being in the bush. Enjoying a refreshing drink as the earth tilts away from the sun, bringing with it the sounds of the night, lighting a fire, and reflecting on a beautiful day in good company. Alright, so good morning. It's day 3. Got coffee in hand. About yesterday, we came across this massive herd of buffalo, and Jordan joked instantly that not joked, but she said, yeah, there must be lions trailing this herd. And after spending 5 minutes or 10 minutes with them, we started moving a little bit past them, and there were some lions. And made an attempt, failed, but geez, what an experience. On top of that, amazing elephants, beautiful sightings with little ones, as well as hyenas and vultures, cleaning up what we have no clue what was. We finished off with a big bonus of seeing wild dogs. They were flat dog, as we would say, in the middle of the day, but we saw them, and it's good to know that luck is definitely on our side. Yeah, it's a lot calmer. There's not much wind, so hopefully it stays like that. When we woke up, we could finally see the stars properly. It's just been so hazy. I think there's been a lot of smoke in the air because there's just fires, well, throughout a big portion of the country really at the moment, with all the dryness and the wind. There hasn't been much rain for a number of months now. We're at the end of winter, almost the beginning of spring, which helps us with game viewing, but it's also just so dry. Good luck to us. Beautiful morning we had. We went down south from Tamboti on I think the S140 and then onto the S36. Down to a picnic spot and back up. But it sounds short, but it was fairly long. I think the highlight was 4 ostriches on the road, just marching in sync with each other. It was very cool to see. So that's one to remember. You don't see them too often out here. We've come back to Tamboti tented camp to just kind of get a slight rest, just kind of get off the road for an hour or so, have something to eat, re-energize, and we're about to head out again. We're going to head up towards the Tamboti picnic spot and just kind of see what's happening along that road. It's a pretty road, just sticks along the Tamboti River going north. We're trying not to focus on anything, and so far it's worked very well for us, so we'll stick to that plan. But yeah, absolutely loving it. I mean, you really feel like you're out in the bush here because there's not too many people around. There's no real hustle and bustle of a main rest camp, and you feel quite removed and really in the thick of it all out here. There's just something special about this place, and that's why I keep coming back here. But I'm just glad to share it with you all as well. If you ever undecided about which camp to choose in the Kruger National Park, have a look at Tamboti. It's well worth it. And that brought our amazing time at Tamboti to an end. I really cannot describe how attached I've become to this place over the last couple of years. It's just incredible. The next day was going to be interesting, with a long drive all the way up into the north towards Shingwedzi. But first, it was time to say goodbye to Tamboti. For now.
It opens like a little house door by tent number 14 and Tamboti. You've been good. Aww. Bye.
Bye.
Treated us well.
The journey up north was an adventure in itself, with ever-changing scenery and non-stop encounters along the way, including a chaotic elephant sighting involving multiple herds. Oh, what a journey. there's the culprit. An elephant bull and must whose urge to mate, coupled with the excitement around the waterhole, had all these herds scrambling. We have made it to Shingwedzi. We got here last night, just about half an hour before closing time, so it was a very long day yesterday out on the road, but it was very cool because it's actually just a really lovely route. There's plenty to see. There weren't too many parts where we weren't seeing much, but we did have to kind of skip a couple of the more common sightings just to make sure we got here in time. So it's not exactly a drive I would recommend, but it's definitely doable, and we saw tons. We even managed to see a leopard in a tree, even though it was quite far off. A leopard's a leopard. And some big male lions not too far off the road, just lying under a tree in the middle of the day. So we kind of appreciated that we saw them and moved on, because there was no ways they were getting up. As you can see, plenty of tall mapanis around. Our spot is just over there. What we've done this morning is just get an extra hour of sleep and take it a little bit easier, just to recharge the batteries. We're ready to go out for a morning drive. I'm thinking we might do the Mpongolo loop, which is a beautiful road. Let's see what happens. For the afternoon, we went south from camp down one of my favorite roads in Kruger, the S50. Again, it hugs a river, but when you slowly drive along here, it feels like the wilderness is in fact looking back at you. Jordan summed it up perfectly by saying there's something mysterious about northern Kruger. Something beautifully mysterious. just want to quickly say that Shingwedzi is an incredible camp. Obviously, it's a little bit more communal vibe compared to Tamboti, but it would be unfair to compare a proper rest camp like this with a satellite camp like Tamboti, because they're just different types of camps. In the afternoon, we actually also arrived much earlier than expected back at camp, and it was also just so peaceful. You can see the first people lighting their fires, and some people are eating their dinner nice and early. It's very calming. The light is coming through the clouds and hitting all the mapani leaves. It's been a different experience today, but really enjoyed it. Nothing too crazy, but we did have an amazing buffalo sighting. So many sounds and dust flying everywhere, and we just kind of sat there and took it all in. It was brilliant. I hate to admit that tomorrow is our last day, or full day, but we'll make the most of it. We still have the whole Red Rocks loop to check out. Let's see what happens. Just another incredible day. Every single day has been great in its own way. A little bit drizzly and cooler this morning, which was nice as well. Just a change of vibe. The same herd of buffaloes were in a very similar area to the day before, and there were plenty of crocodiles which were not necessarily interested in the buffalo themselves, but picking up all the fish that were being disturbed by the buffaloes. And as we're sitting there, Fish Eagle comes down and grabs a fish for itself between the buffaloes and the crocodiles. Like, come on, how insane is that? Last afternoon drive, and we ended up having 3 separate lion sightings. All lionesses, all looking beautiful and healthy and big and strong. Yeah, of course, they're most likely from the same pride. They've just separated for the day. Very beautiful drive, and lots of friendly people out there as well. Tomorrow we're up early again, but this time to head home back to Joburg. WildWild Journeys will be back. We've got I think about 1 or 2 hours drive through the park to get to the gate. You never know, we might come across some more special stuff on the way out.
Did us well. Gonna miss this place.
It did.